tuned, guys. Let me know if you guys have any questions. So again, it's your boy Cobe Rise.
It's coming for you, coming for you, it's coming for you, coming for you.
Oh Lord, do not forget the gorillas. Everyone know we the realest, a bunch of go-getters. I bet you can tell I'm the illest. You don't need your fingers to feel it. You know I can straight spit, knock you out with a late hit. Feel like I'm the one like I'm Neo, but this is the real life, not the Matrix. I'm about to go ape shit, huh?
Ain't no gotta roll out. I know gotta roll out, yeah. I know gotta roll out, yeah. I roll on to
Yeah, come on. Yeah, give it up, baby. We're going live and okay. About the party, man. We gotta get this started. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Let that ride. Let that pull up and ride. Shout out, man. Ernest, the co-host of the building, man. What's going on? Yeah. Man, listen, y'all. We really got a hell of a show for y'all, man. What's going on? It's your boy, Cobe Rise and Rise. You already know how we doing, man. Shout out to Queen City Organics. We have the sea moss. It's been boosted up. It's the only fitness sea moss that you're going to get, and it's the best fitness sea moss you can get. Why? Because it's the herbs that's boosting up. Listen, man, the herbs that I take is all in the sea moss, man. Everything that I take is in the sea moss. The energy that I have, the blood flow that I have, the optimal health that I have is all in the sea moss that I take, man. So we live and direct. And if you're looking for the sea moss, make sure you are, boom, hit me on the IG, King Alajuwan 21. That's on my IG. You can also hit me at Facebook at Rise and Rise Academy. Yes, that's right. It is out here, y'all. It is out here, and we are live and direct, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. What's going on, my IG family? My IG family is tapping in. My Facebook family is tapping in. My YouTube family is tapping in, man. We are doing big things. Big things popping. Look, stop it. Big things pop. Let me quit, man. Come on now. Y'all know how I do. You know how I roll, baby. Listen, man. Before we go and get the show started, man, let me just first and foremost to say we do have a new president in the office. Yes, it's President Trump. And I know there's a lot of stuff going on. There's emotions going up and down, left and right, sideways, up, you know it. But listen, we're going to talk about everything. As the men, confident men, we stand tall no matter what. We win in any occasion, no matter what it is. We stand firm. We stand on top. and we lead our families to prosperity. You dig? But first and foremost, man, I want to just speak about health. Okay, we really got to speak about health in the community. Before we get started with this thing, man, I really had a premonition. With everything going on with the votes, we cannot forget about staying in shape. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and I don't think I talked about this enough. So I'm about to go ahead and open up a can on y'all. Y'all know back in the day when you used to do wrestling, you know how Stone Cold. So I'm about to whoop open the can on you. We about to whoop that can open. We about to Stone Cold stunner. About to Stone Cold stunner y'all. About to fill out the chair for real. Listen, man, y'all are not ready for the body and the health that y'all are supposed to have. God told y'all to be in shape, in optimal shape, and y'all not ready for it. So I'm gonna tell y'all something that I have that most people don't have. I have insight. I have the insight, and I can actually see the true health in people, and I can see how much more happier you will be from the physical existence. But y'all have no idea how great you are. You really don't know how great you're about to be until you go through the process of real health. Let me give y'all an example. When I detoxed, bro, I was already before I did a detox, I was already working out. So in my mind, I think I'm healthy. I wasn't healthy until I'd done an actual alkaline diet detox. My whole health perspective changed. I was like, I was unhealthy. I'm accountable for everything that I do. I was unhealthy. God gave us what we needed to be in our optimal health right here on earth. And it wasn't made in a lab, but it was made in a spiritual lab. The heirloom seeds, the ground, the dirt, the soil, the rain, the sun, the cultivation, human intelligence, spiritual connection and gratitude, etc. We have that in us already. God gave us everything that we need to be in optimal health, y'all. Real talk. Real talk. What's going on, Brittany B? Shout out to the co-host of the show. What's going on, Walt? Man, listen, y'all. We really got a lot to talk about, man. This health is out of control. We're here to push the real health. We have to make America healthy again, but we're going to push it the way that it's supposed to be. God had us in the way that we're supposed to be healthy because he gave us everything that we needed right here on earth. I can see it in you right now. I saw it in myself, and I actually know what real health feels like. You know what it feels like? It feels like you're being yourself, but it's amplified times 1,000. Amplified times 1,000. Y'all let the evil of the world tell you what is healthy and what's not healthy and what it looks like. And all that is nothing but programming in your mind. And that's the opposition of a spiritual health, because y'all can say what y'all want, but guess what? You're supposed to look like yourself. You ain't supposed to look like nobody else. You ain't supposed to look like nobody else. This is called authenticity. This is where God wants you to be great. This is where God wants you at. God wants you to be who you are. You got to be the healthy for you. You got to be in the optimal health for you. And you're going to get the benefits for what you're supposed to do. You reap the benefits for what you sow, not for nobody else. A lot of y'all really need an exorcism. Y'all need an exorcism because y'all's evil spirit has been taking over your mind, and it makes you lazy and it makes you procrastinate. Get the evil out, and you need a healthy community of people that can help you detox. You need a trainer, you need a nutritionist, you need a therapist and a physical therapist, and you need to invest thousands of dollars in tithes and offerings like you do at the church, but investments in tithes and offerings into yourself, your health, your spiritual health, your body, and to build exactly what God has for you. Just like you go to church, you got tithes and offerings. Well, guess what? If the church is doing this, if your body's the temple, your body's your church, give some of them tithes and offerings to your physical health, to your spiritual health, to your mental health. Boom, skyrocket. You really need an exorcism because you need to get out of that bad mojo from the programming that you see on social media, on TV, from negativity, from negative people, from a bad environment. You need to detox and exercise yourself away from that. Oh, we kicking the game to y'all. The fitness workouts that y'all do in the gym, it needs to align where you're trying to go. Let me say it again. The workouts, when you go to the gym, needs to align where you're trying to go in health. If you're not passionate about your workouts and understand what they're doing to your body, there's something wrong. You really need to know what you're doing so that way you know exactly that type of workout is going to get you where you're trying to go. If you're trying to cut weight, you need to do a workout that's going to help you cut weight. If you're trying to gain muscle, your workouts need to go into the line in the lane of you gaining muscle. You should know. You should know what workouts you're doing and why you're doing it. Your food should align with your goals and your purpose. It doesn't even matter if you want to eat certain foods or not, because what matters is when you eat the food, what is it going to do? What's it going to do? When you work out, it needs to align with where you're trying to go. If you're trying to gain muscle or cut fat, or if you're just trying to be healthy in general, if you're trying to walk up and down a flight of stairs and not get tired, your workouts should practice and get you prepared for what your life is supposed to come. Same thing with the food. I don't care if you want to eat chocolate or feel like you're eating chocolate. If it's not aligned with where you're trying to go, it ain't here. And God ain't put chocolate in here. God put the cacao here for you. God put the cocoa powder here for you because it's natural. And it ain't that milk chocolate. Milk chocolate was made in the lab. That ain't, I'm talking about the cacao. You're supposed to eat certain foods that's going to help you get to where you want to go. When you take the C.M.A.H.A, for example, it's really good in iodine. Helps with your thyroid. It's really good in iron. It's a very great neutralizer and rejuvenator after you detox. Why? Because it replenishes your body for what you need. Holla at me. The food that you eat, chickpeas is a natural thing. I eat it. Why? Because it gives me protein and it gives me carbs and energy for where I'm trying to go. I'm trying to get up in weight, so I'm going to eat the foods that I'm supposed to eat. Shout out to Brendan B. Coles for the show. What's going on? Look, I'm over here preaching so hard, my camera belt fell off. You did. Look, my camera belt fell off and everything. Yeah. What's up? I know that's right. Preach. It's about aligning the body, mind, and spirit. Listen, when you align your body, mind, and spirit, is real. That's why I say we need to detox. We need an exorcism to get out the programming as we've been taught. The lazy and the procrastination is nothing but programming inside of ourselves. Get it out. God ain't put us here to be lazy. God ain't put us here to be procrastinating. That's why I say detox. Get out the bad. Get away from negativity. And to be honest with you, you need to have a real therapist to get that mental checked. Because when your mental's good, when your mind can think better, when you can breathe better from the foods that you eat when you're working out, your spirit tends to align with you better. Now you can meditate better. So when you have that, because think about when you meditate, you have negative and positive thoughts in your brain. But a lot of us overthink. So the problem is we don't have the discernment to pick the right thoughts to propel us forwards for where we're trying to go. I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say if you have a meeting coming up, and let's say you're supposed to lead the meeting at work, and you need to have everything aligned for it. You need to be prepared. All these thoughts and negativity and spiritual and everything else is making you scared, fearful, angry, frustrated. When you get your spirit alignment in check, all those thoughts may come into your head, but it doesn't affect you. Why? Because you're here to pick the right thoughts to propel you forward, to get you ready and prepared. All right? You got to be prepared. That's what we're here to do. We're here to get you prepared, y'all. If you don't have a plan, then you plan to fail. We're here to get you a plan. You dig? In a real way. I wanted to make sure I said that because I think it's important. It's important. But anyway, I want to get that monologue out there because I want to make sure that we're clear on the topics and what we're talking about today. Furthermore, I got to bring my mans to the mother loving show. We got my man, my buddy. Yo, there's a buddy spot. What's going on, big dog?
What's going on with you, man? How's everything?
Man. What's going on? What is going on, man?
Hold on.
Can you hear me, bro? I think it slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. You did a little something funny, so I can't call it, man.
I feel you,
But,
bro.
man, what a
That's been
day yesterday.
Bro,
What a
listen.
day yesterday. But man, but before I get to that, I know you're kind of curious. You ask if how's everything been. I'm just about 16 days out. Ooh, nice.
Cotton
Just
candy
about
great.
16 days out from High Rocks, Dallas.
Come on, Dallas.
In the stage. Yes, sir. Yes,
Shout out
sir.
to Dallas, Texas.
In the winding down stage, huh?
I said, shout out to Dallas, Texas in the building.
For sure. But getting more excited each and every day, amping up the runs, kind of dial it down a little bit, and just getting my mental ready, man, because it's going to be intense. But I'm excited.
I'm with it, bro. Listen, all I can say is this is why I said this before I started. When you have a plan, you have a plan to succeed. When you don't have a plan, you plan to fail.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing the work. You got your plan of action. You're ready to go.
That's right.
You're ready to go. We rolling with it, baby. Man, let me tell you something, bro. My timeline has been going crazy on social media, bro.
Me too,
I've
man.
been seeing motherfuckers, bro. It's been looking crazy.
A lot of people with
let's look that up.
A good bit of people with a loser's mentality. And it's sad to see. There was a person who owns a list of restaurants, Black-owned restaurants, and this person supported, Harris. But in his post, he said, yes, my candidate lose.
Mm-hmm.
However, I will still win because the grind still continues. There's still more work to be done, so can't let that down. And I think that's a mentality for those that feel that way. That's the best mentality to move forward. You got to change your mindset. Say, listen, that happened. Okay. What about your life?
That's real, bro. And so, and I'm glad you said that because, you remember we was talking before, the show started, and we was on the phone, bro. As confident man, bro, this shit don't phase us, bro. I'm still gonna wake my ass up. We still gonna get to this bag. I don't care who the president is.
That's right.
That shit don't phase me, man. I was having a good time, man. I watched the election, man. I went to sleep on that thing. I woke up. I ain't give a damn who was the president. I voted for who I voted for, man, and I was willing to take whatever with it. All I know is I did my research on both. So I knew if one won, I knew what to do. If the other one won, I knew what to do. So my point is, bro, winners win. And for us, it's different. We gonna win no matter what.
That's right.
I personally don't care. That's why I say, man, this shit don't faze me at all. That's why I say people acting crazy because it just tells me the mentality of these people. The mentality is that they've been watching stuff, getting programmed. And to be honest with you, that's why they in their feelings about things. Unfollow me and all this. I'm like, is it that serious? Is it that serious? I'm not even upset.
Exactly.
I'm not even upset. So but again, man, and that's why I say I don't want to harp on it. But long story short, this shit ain't gonna do shit to me, but we're gonna get to this money. That's all that means.
That's right. You gotta keep.
That's all. We're gonna get to this bag. We're gonna get to these workouts. What's going on, Charmaine? We getting to the mother loving bag. The grind don't stop.
Life don't stop after the election. It keeps going.
Yeah, I'm gonna still wake up. I'm gonna eat my chickpeas. You feel me? I'm gonna eat my grapes, my cotton candy grapes.
Right.
You feel me?
You'll be happy for me.
You did. Spring water.
For sure. You'll be happy for me this evening, man. Had a dinner with no meat, man.
Get out of here, bro.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me repeat this, bro. Let me make sure I heard you right. You said you had dinner, meaning you had something to eat.
Yes.
Had no meat in it at all?
Yes.
I gotta give you a hand. I gotta give you a hand clap, my boy. How did it feel, my boy? How did it feel?
I feel good. Feel good. Just I had those sweet potatoes, some eggs, some tomatoes, just some kind of just lean right there.
Hey man, listen. I'm all for it. Look, they giving you the flame, man. They giving you congratulations on IG, man. Shout out to my man Jabbar.
Appreciate it.
Hey man, listen. I ain't gonna say you're gonna go plant-based, but I will say this. If you end up going plant-based, it'd be a whole lot easier than what you think. It's a whole lot easier. I'm gonna give you the game. If you can, try to get some lentils, try to get some chickpeas in, wild rice. Also, as a substitution, there's a brand called Eat Meaty. They have mushrooms. You can eat those. They have mushroom chicken, mushroom steaks, and it tastes great. Beyond Meat, the steak tips specifically is the better product because the ingredients are cleaner in that one specifically. The newer ingredients is better. They could be better though. They still have a little bit of work to do. To me, I still count that as fast food. Don't get me wrong.
Gotcha.
But honestly, having mushrooms by themselves, bro, oyster mushrooms is a great substitute. As a matter of fact, if you guys follow me within the next month or so, I'll be doing a video where I'm making plant-based ribs, and I will be making them out of mushrooms. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will be doing some plant-based ribs out of mushrooms. You dig? And y'all that follow me, y'all already know I did the plant-based brisket. The plant-based brisket went down. Okay, it went down. So we're gonna now do the plant-based ribs. We're gonna try it out. And I have a grow house, and I have mushrooms in it. So I'm growing my own mushrooms. I got a mushroom farm, y'all. That's right. I don't want to hear y'all little high motherfuckers talking about some, oh, you growing psychedelics, you trying to get high. Hush, bro. These are actual edible mushrooms that you can eat, not the ones that make you psychedelic. The Yucca app is great too. I do use the Yucca app. As a matter of fact, if you look at my post 2 days ago, I actually used the Yucca app, and I use it on the products that I was buying, which is the broccoli, and it gives you the additives in it. So make sure you guys use the Yucca app. It's YUKA, has a carrot on the front of it. So yeah, I recommend that too. So shout out to Brittany B. And matter of fact, happy early birthday, Brittany B. Shout out to you. So birthday coming up. You dig what I'm saying? So we're gonna applaud everybody. Everybody give her a round of applause. We're gonna make sure we are showing love to the ones who show love back to us. But yeah. So hey, I texted Clay, bro. And I know he's still doing his show. So I told him, I said, just show up, whenever you're done. You feel me?
Check it out. But yeah, that dinner, I just didn't want anything meat based, and just like, yeah, let me try this, and it was still fulfilling. So, this guy, if you want to be putting in his work, you have to eat clean. So
that's a fact.
Yeah, that is a fact. Fuel the machine properly.
Listen, bro, it's wild, and I'm gonna talk about, and I'm gonna get your take on this too, because I know a lot of people were asking about this whole, with the Trump election stuff, right? So I just want to get your thoughts on the election as a whole. You know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts on the whole election? With Kamala, with Trump, this is where we are in America. Because I have my thoughts, right? And I can speak on that too. And I think we might align here, and I just wanted to hear your thoughts on this because I think it needs to be talked about.
Understood. So right now, there seems to be some kind of just kind of a weird energy feeling that's existing right now. In this country. I've shared with you over the phone about the situation that happened to me while I was at work, in which that I was working, I was in this bank, and of course it's naturally for someone to say hello to you and whatnot. So there was this woman that was there, a black woman, and the whole time she was quiet, like silent. No
She was rock.
grinning, like nothing, silent. And it
Okay.
just felt very, very weird and very odd that would be going on. And I don't know, maybe she was in her feelings about something, but it just felt odd that nobody, she wouldn't just greet me, just naturally.
So much
So
she didn't say anything to you?
nothing, no words, nothing, zero,
So what was it? Y'all were
nothing.
just walking by each other and she just didn't say
No,
anything?
She works in the bank. She works behind the counter.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to do some service behind her counter. So naturally, she had to say something.
I got you. Right.
But it did not happen.
And this
No
was today.
words exchanged, even though I said hello.
This was today?
Today, yes.
So when you walked up,
Yes.
I'm
it
assuming you
was.
said something first then, right?
Yeah. I said hello, good morning.
Mm-hmm. And then what did she say?
And no, there was nothing. She said no words.
Woo!
She did not speak the entire time.
Hey, man, look. There's no way, man. Let's see. This is where oh God, man. I'm sorry you went through that, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's no let me back it up. There's people in this world, brother, we have to understand that everybody goes through different things, right? But there is a decorum that is portrayed in the culture. So I think it's just a normal thing to say hey to somebody and whatever. So,
Right.
you know, I'm gonna just say this. The election should not be controlling your lives. The election should not be controlling your spirit. The election should not be controlling you. As a human being, we all have our own thoughts. We all have our own spirit and we have control over it. And the election should not turn you away from your character. Unless it's that person's character to be non-responsive like that, then that's a different story. I personally, I don't rock with that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Maybe her manager needs to say something to her like, hey, you need to be doing a better job out here, because if a customer is speaking to you, I think it's cordial and polite to respond at least do the proactive thing and say, hey, how are you doing, before you even have to say anything, because I'm prepared to be a service for you. If I'm working somewhere,
Correct.
I'm a representation of the company. So if I'm going to represent that company, I'm gonna represent myself well, and that's anywhere I go.
Right.
So if I'm a business owner, I'm gonna represent my business anywhere I go. And if I want people to do business with me, there is a decorum that I'm going to uphold myself to a standard to. And I'll make sure I'll be polite. I'll make sure I'll be honest and cordial, because that's just what normal human beings do. You dig?
Yes.
And so the election didn't faze me at all. I don't care who won. And I think that if the people out here are letting it control them like that, I get it. You might be upset about it. If you want to cry about it, do it in the privacy of your home, whatever it is. I don't know.
Man, too late about that, because
that's all I want to get to, because I actually was seeing a bunch of posts, man, about how people are just saying how they're gonna leave America. That bad. I'm like, you really gonna leave? And now granted, I'm not gonna stop you. If you really and truly want to leave, I mean, by all means. But I'm saying this to say, listen, it doesn't matter. We're gonna have to uphold ourselves to a certain standard. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. If you don't like this, don't think you can go to another country and do better. Think about that girl that went from Houston to Dubai and acting crazy. You know what happened to her, right?
Yeah. I know about that full case. Yeah.
She got locked up because they don't play that. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, if you're going to go to another country, you need to represent yourself with the decorum. They have rules and regulations at that country you need to abide by. You can't just go around here acting like whatever you want to do. No, because there is consequences for bad actions. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I don't want to get off topic. But what I'm saying is, no matter who's winning, it doesn't matter. We should have done enough research to know this is what we're here for. This is what we're going through. We're not going to die tomorrow. Like, we're not, it's none of that bad stuff. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Written Beast. That's right. Listen, that's what I've been seeing. And it's just an overload of emotions right now. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I get it. It's cool. Let everybody vent it out. But as me as a man, I'm a foot in, I'm well, what I'm trying to say is I'm a boots on the ground type of guy. I see what's going on, but I don't let it phase me. I'm having a good time, regardless of who the president is. We're having a wonderful time. We're gonna run the bag up. We're gonna get to the health. Listen, just because someone's in presidency doesn't mean that you don't need to work out. Doesn't mean need your health go down, decline, because that's a mental thing that we're telling ourselves. Matter of fact, Brendan, we was having a conversation about that, like about the mentality. Your mentality is everything. Don't let this frustrate you enough to where your character and your thoughts are going out the window and left. You can't win that way. You can't win that way. Winner's gonna win. Find a way to be better and have a community of people that's gonna help you and actually support you, right? And that's what we're here to do. We're here to support each other. We're here to go through the gridiron with each other. Vent it out, do what you gotta do, but come back stronger. This ain't gonna do nothing but make us stronger, as it should be.
Right. So, but some people don't have that mentality to, get stronger like that. And you're seeing it, especially with all those posts, people doing crazy stuff, just wilding out for no reason over election.
There was a fight that broke out in North Carolina at the poll.
What?
There was a fight that broke out of the poll. Yep.
Oh,
sure was.
Man.
One of my partners here went to one of the voting polls. Man, one of them wore one wore the blue side, the Democratic side shirt. The other wore the Republican side shirt, and they were in line together. One thing led to another, man, and they got to swinging, bro. It was embarrassing. It was quite embarrassing. If that doesn't tell you anything, to me, it tells us the temperature of the country at this moment.
Yeah.
Shout out to Brittany, man. She says,
people are like, wow.
Emotions always run high right after election time, which is true. But then most people get over it and move on because that's life. And to be honest with you, that's just what's going to happen. It is what it is. Everybody's being emotional at this moment. They're not leaving this country. They're not going to leave. No. They're going to stay, just like when he got elected the first time. They're not going to go nowhere. They'll adapt to it, and that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And so what I think is this is going to make us stronger, and I think it's going to pull us together, as it should. We need to just come together as people, man, especially, in the Black community. I think we're one of the most divided people, and it's sad because we do it to ourselves. Exactly. We divide ourselves, and there's no reason for it, to be honest with you. But I think this is a good time where we can come together now and grow, learn each other, and get on program. You dig? We need to get on program. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, get on program with your men. Men, set a program for our women. And let's take that, build with the same mentality, and let's do away with all the bad, all the bad juju. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my girl.
That's right.
We need to get away from the bad juju, man. And I think this is the time where we need to start calling out negativity for what it is. I think this is the time for it. And I think we need to come together as people, and we need to grow. We got to stand 10 toes on what we believe in, and that's just what it is, and be loud and proud about it.
That's right, because there's, that was just only one day. There's still many days of life. Time still goes on. Life still goes on, and it's how we handle the day, how we attack the day, that sets us up for success. A lot of people are still in their feelings, particularly women, of course. Obviously, a female candidate, even though she, in my opinion, was not the best candidate, just
I agree,
because of a lot of things. And also share this too. For those that do know or don't know, and as I told Cobe this, what she did last night was very cowardice.
See, I didn't even know
call it for what it is.
See, I didn't even know what was going on last night until you. I was like, Matter of fact, let me try to find that. That was was it the congressional speech or something?
No. It was supposed to be. She was supposed to do her concession speech last night at Howard University, but she pulled a no-show.
Damn. I wouldn't know how to feel about it.
And what was crazy was that I think the Trump side actually tried to reach out to her. Or well, they didn't try to reach out to her. They were trying expecting a call, but never got it. And then until today, which they talked. And then much later, she had her speech, which was dumpster juice.
That's
in
wild.
which that there was one thing in particular she said in regards to something dealing with
Shout out to my man,
prosperity.
D in the building, man. Yeah, we got, man. It's crazy. Shout out to
But that was something she
No.
said in regards to something with prosperity.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
And that line was like, hold on.
Learn.
You saw what the stock markets did today? What crypto did today?
About that too. We have to learn and appreciate the beauty of diversity. That is what it takes to truly be great as a people and as a country. You said it right, Brittany. Good Lord. That is the truth. Shout out to my man D in the building, man. He says because she was probably hurt. I agree. I think she was hurt.
Oh yeah.
I 100% agree. I think she was butt hurt like a mug.
Heard she had some drinks.
As we said earlier, agree to disagree and just may have to even learn a thing or two from someone that may have a difference of opinion than you. That's facts.
That's right.
This is how true wisdom is cultivated within. I believe that too. Yeah. See, and we did talk about that, and I'll even bring it to the light because this is why it's important for people to talk to each other, even though they may have a difference of opinion. Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm okay with people voting the opposite side, and I'm always curious as to know why. I'm gonna give y'all an example. I think I told who was I telling this? I was telling one of my friends this. I said, with a different circumstance that my position, I probably would have voted for Kamala. I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say if I didn't have a business, if I didn't have a home, if I didn't have none of this stuff, I probably would have voted for Kamala because that would have been more beneficial to my life. So that's the thing about it. See, I already have my property, I already have businesses. So it really wouldn't have benefited me for what she was doing based on tax purposes. So, I mean, of course, yes, I voted for Trump too, but it was more so aligned with what I was trying to do with my business. I personally didn't care for neither one of the people as character. I mean, they both lied. I'm not saying they're the best candidate either, but I'm voting for what's best for the community, the nation, and the benefit for me as well. So,
and that's a sign of an intelligent.
Shout out to Cuzzo, man. What's going on, DeRoss? Yeah.
You did your due diligence. That's great.
What's going on, Ryan? Yeah, man. We did our due diligence. And I agree with Brittany too, man. We just need to speak, and even though we have a difference of opinion, and I don't believe we should shame each other either. Let's talk, let's hear it out, let's hear everybody's thoughts about it. You feel me? Because we might be able to learn something, and then, like I said, we can move on from it because it is what it is at this point. Yeah. But at this point, I don't see no reason to crying about it. We just need to move forward. And
one other thing. One other thing. Can we also stop shaming each other for our choices?
That's why I said thank you, bro. I said the same thing. I said, like, we just don't need to shame each other. Like, I'm all right. I don't care who. That's why when we had the show, what was it, 3 weeks ago? When Clay was on, and when Showtime was having that debate, I know Clay was trying to push Trump and everything, but I also wanted to hear there's a couple people that voted for Kamala, and I'm like, that's cool because everybody has a reason for it. I'm all right with people voting for who they want to vote for because everybody has a good, valid reason for it. I'm cool with that. I'm okay with people having a difference of opinion because at the end of the day, that's what makes you authentic. I don't expect everybody to agree with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with everybody else 100% either. And so that's my whole point. Shout out to my man D, man. He says, my only gripe that is Trump just be talking. Nothing tangible. So to vote based off of a plan that doesn't really exist is my only difference in opinion. Well, not only, but hey, different strokes for different folks. See, my thing is like, I looked at his taxes. So for me, His tax plan is what I personally agree with because that was going on for my life. Now, it may not necessarily be fit for somebody else, but that's what I'm cool with because that's the whole point of the presidency. We should know what the presidents are portraying as far as policies. Find out what works for your personal circumstance, what you think works best for the country, and vote based on that. And I'm cool with it regardless because everybody's got their own skin in the road. You feel me?
Right.
And I agree with you. I think Trump said some wild shit. Trump is saying some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? And then Kamala do too. She did some questionable stuff too, man. And like I said, I said it best. I personally don't have a favor for neither of them. But my point is, for the nation and what I see as the taxes and the policies, that's just what it is with me. But like you said, different strokes. And I'm glad you said that, bro, because you said different strokes for different folks, bro. That's agree to disagree, and I'm cool with that. That's how it's supposed to be. And we should be all adults enough to at least have that conversation and be cool with that. So how often do you feel about immunity for police officers? Honestly, I'm cool. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it because there's good cops out here that need to do their job. You know what I'm saying? I wholeheartedly agree. Now, I don't agree with a bad cop giving any reason to do some bad shit. Now, I would feel worse if I thought there were a lot more bad cops out there. I personally just don't think there's I don't think there's more bad cops out there than good cops. I'm going to just say that. I think there's a lot more good cops out there than bad cops. But that's my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? I know cops personally that's good people. You feel me? I ain't riding in the car with you, bro. Hey, for real, bro. But see, I don't get pulled over like that either.
Me neither.
I be doing the speed limit. I don't be riding around with no drugs. Like, there ain't no reason for me to even get pulled over. Bro, last time I got pulled over, I know I got pulled over. I was speeding.
Yep.
Shit, I was racing. I'm gonna be 100 with you. Nigga, I was going like 120. I'm going 120 on 85 at nighttime, bro. You already know what's going on. Man, and you in the South, they're going to pull me over. Now, luckily, well, I'll say this. I'll say I got off with a slap on the wrist. Thank the Lord. But like I said, I don't get pulled over like that, bro. So I'm not worried about none of that shit, bro. I'm really not worried about it. But I get what you're saying because, it gives them immunity to do what they do. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't agree with someone abusing their authority. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I don't agree with them abusing their authority. I don't agree with that no matter what. You feel me? So that's just my take on it. You know what I'm saying? He said he ain't got to ride with me. Hey, that's cool, bro.
And to break down the immunity part is basically what it is. Paraphrasing is actually protection from lawsuits in case to protect their assets.
Oh, look, there you go, bro. Home. Say it again. I'm gonna turn you up.
So the paraphrase what that immunity is about is actually to protect officers from lawsuits, protect their assets. In the case of that's the key part of that. So
okay, well, see, there you go, right there. So I didn't even know that. I'm thinking like it just gives them immunity to do what they need to do. But
not that.
I mean, like you said, it protects them, from their, like you said, their personal things and things like that. See, this is why we need to have a conversation. This is why we need to have a conversation. Because like I said, I learn every day. I ain't gonna lie, I got pulled over 3 times in Charlotte since I've been here. They was all black.
What?
Experience for real. I'm gonna be honest, man. When I got pulled over, bro, it really wasn't even that bad of an experience. But I think, like you said, it's different strokes for different folks. Like, I've been pulled over and it was a bad experience. I've been pulled over. I've been told to get out the car. Like, I mean, I done been through that too, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep it hot. What's going on with you?
Yeah.
Like, I'll tell my story, right? Because it was a real thing. So back in high school, right? Now, mind you, every time I got pulled over, I know what it was. I knew what it was. We ride in the car, bruh, about 4 deep. It's about 2 a.m. now. We got beer in the car. We got that smoke in the car. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be honest. We got pulled over. He smelled it on us. He asked us, hey, who got it? We like, man, I don't know what you're talking about. Get out the car. Bro. But see, that's the thing, man. Like, and granted, I ain't have nothing on me either. But you know what happens when you ride in the car? Like it is. Everybody gonna get in trouble. But the point that I'm making is, man, like I had bad experiences too, man. He said white folks see that I'm a veteran and give me a warning. Black folks don't give a fuck about you being oh, you had some that abuse their authority. See, now I don't agree with that though. You know what I'm saying? That don't give nobody a right to just go in there and just be no asshole to you. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that, bro, for real.
Right.
he said respect. Hey, look, shout out to my man D, man. He is a veteran, man. So honestly, I support all my veterans, dog. I promise I do.
And also and also happy early Veterans Day next Monday.
Happy early Veterans Day, man. You feel me? So we support y'all, bro. I'm with it all the way. I don't know, man. Listen, I don't know a police officer who didn't, because most police officers I know was either in the military or at least know somebody close that was in the military.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. You might have had something that was on their bad day or something. Like somebody must have cussed their ass out. Like shit, I'm gonna just take it out on the next motherfucker I pull over. Like skirt, let me see ID. Hurry up, Now that is crazy though, man. For real, I agree, bro. That's some wild stuff. You know what? I take that back. I did get pulled over by a black cop, but it wasn't in Charlotte. It was in Durham. I was in Durham. I was speeding, of course, and what happened was I was coming. This is the first time I learned about the speedometer. So as soon as I seen the cop, you know how everybody do, man. They try to hurry up and slow down like the motherfuckers ain't speeding. Nigga, you speeding.
Yeah.
So of course he pulled my ass over. He like, man, you speeding, dog. And I'm like, man, I was like, how fast was I going? He's like, bro, I already clocked you, bro. I'll send you slow down. So once he pulled my car, you feel me? I was honest with him, man. I was like, hey man, so like, how'd you know I was doing that? He said, I'm gonna give you. He gave me the game. He said, I'm gonna give you the game. Whenever you speed on the highway, and as soon as you see the cop, just know he know how fast you going. So I said, all right, bet. So even if you slow down, he already knew you speeding because he clocked you as soon as you seen him. He gave me the game. So for anybody that's listening, if y'all speeding down the highway and if you see that cop, just know he clocked you already. But see, I'm gonna be honest though. Me and my cousins, man, like we said, we have a saying. We're like, look, bro, you speeding? Shit, you keep that shit going. Don't be trying to slow down because you see the motherfucking boys. Nah, you speeding? Go ahead. Keep going. Keep on going. Just if you do, let off the gas. Don't be trying to hurry up and break shit. Just keep going. Because everybody be trying to hurry up and slow down, and they already clocked your ass. Nah, don't be scared. Go ahead and take your ass up there and keep speeding. What's going on?
Or just don't speed.
What's going on, Bryce? What's going on, big dog? He said, I appreciate you, man. I just joined to get a check. Hey, man, for real. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. My homeboy Robert did the same thing. As soon as he signed that line, he did it for his check. He joined the military. He was 18 years old. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, he's still in the military. He doing his thing and he putting his time in. But he trying to retire good. Never break though. Just take your foot off the gas. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Take your foot off the gas. If you break, that's when they're gonna get you. Yep. Yeah. Exactly. As I say, we have a saying, man. If you see the cop, man, you might as well keep that shit going. Keep it playing. Don't be trying to slow down like your ass wasn't doing shit. We knew what you was doing because it causes traffic too. So we know if it's traffic up ahead and if it ain't no wreck, probably a cop and y'all motherfuckers trying to hurry up and slow down so you won't get caught. Nah, keep it going. Keep that shit going. Don't be scared.
Exactly.
But see, I take that mentality anyway. Like, if you're gonna do crime, just go ahead and do it. Like, if you scared to do crime, and now granted, I'm not promoting crime at all. I'm gonna just be keeping it hot. I'm teaching you a lesson. If you scared to do any type of crime, you don't need to do it no way. If you're scared to do drugs, you scared to shoot somebody and all that, you don't need to do no crime. Nope. Sit your ass back down, go to work. Go to work. Just go with the flow of traffic. You be all right. Exactly. Just go with the flow of traffic. Hey, I remember one time my homeboy, his speedometer broke on his car. Like, no odometer to know how fast you're going. Yeah, look, his speed gauge showed 0, but we flying on the highway. He's like, shit, I just go with the flow of traffic. That's how I know how fast I'm going.
Wow, no.
That's a fact. Don't play games you're not built for. Man, that's a fact, Brittany. Listen, they say they gangster until they trying to do some gangster stuff, and then they scared. No, nigga, no. You say you about it, then be about it.
Exactly.
Don't be about it. And if you ain't about it, you don't need to do it no way.
Exactly. No problem being a square.
Be a square.
Following the rules.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with it.
I'm a square. I'm lame. All I do is go to work, come back home.
Exactly. And work out and train.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with it.
Shoot, I've been called a square for that too. But black people, man, we the only people that will roast you for doing what you're supposed to do. We the only people that's gonna roast you for doing what you're supposed to do. Man, look at you, old school ass nigga.
Right.
Oh, AB honor roll ass nigga.
Science club, old dude.
I can do jail though, just a few days. Man, I can't even do the jail, bro. I can't do it. I don't even want to go for the weekend.
No.
Hell no. I'm a square. No, I'm going home. Fuck that shit.
Hell no.
Too black for me. No, for real though, bro. Black people, bro. We the only ones that's gonna roast each other for doing what we supposed to do. Look at you taking a shower, ass nigga. Look at your ass.
Yeah.
Bro, I got roasted for having good grades. Can you believe that?
Shit. Yeah.
You all getting good grades. Nigga, you black. You ain't supposed to get good. Look,
yeah.
That was our culture, bro.
Yes.
That's crazy.
It was.
Y'all was probably the ones doing roasting too. Everybody did it. Everybody did it.
Where the kings and queens are roasting.
Listen, hey D, you good, bro? Because I couldn't even do it. I couldn't do 2 days, bro. I ain't going. Because if I end up going to jail for real, bro, all I'll do is work out. I'll just do push-ups and squats for like the whole time I'm there. And just eat the little, what is it called? Consignment food. Just put some money on my books, make my bail so I can go on home. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's real. Shout out to Brittany. She says, I start itching and breaking out as soon as I see the courthouse. Hey man, for real, I'm allergic to it too. People used to look at my report card and be mad because they grades messed up. Bro, I got roasted for getting A's and B's, my boy. I got roasted for it. I'm like, shit, what y'all get? Man, we got D's, we cool. I say, y'all niggas, boy. Just because I'm doing good grades don't mean I got to do what y'all do. Y'all
right.
D's.
Who else?
I wasn't about to get no whoop. See, thank you, bro. I'm gonna be honest. When we got good grades, bro, we got money. I don't know about y'all. We got $10 for every A,
$20,
$5 for every B, and $1 for every C. We ain't get nothing for no D's and E's.
Nothing.
We got punishment actually. We like, nope. Every time you get a D, you can't go outside. Every time you get an E, you can't go outside, and you on punishment, and you get a butt whooping.
And you got your chores on top of that.
Oh, that's gonna come anyway. I don't care if I got good grades. Man. You go add a chore. We got up every Saturday morning. All right, y'all. We got to get up and clean. We'll have to vacuum the carpet. Had to mop the floor, wash dishes, cut the grass. And see, and in the black household, we was playing that R&B music, the cleaning music. Yeah. See, in my household, we was playing jazz. We was playing jazz and go-go.
Mine was gospel.
Y'all was playing gospel. We was playing gospel too. We was playing gospel music too. We ain't getting no money. Man, rich nothing, bro. Shoot, look. Hey, we grew up in a trailer. Shoot. But we did though. We definitely got money though. $10 for every A, $5 for every B. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You got paid too, Brittany. See, I did too. Listen, the best way you can incentivize them kids, man, give them some money in their pocket. Put some money in their pocket. Like, hey, you want some money? Get you an A. Word. What you gonna do? You gonna buy you a toy? Heck yeah, I'm gonna buy me a toy. Do what you want to. You gotta get some good grades though.
Yeah.
That's the first time I learned how to hustle. I said, let me save my money. I said, every I get, I'm gonna stash my shit. I'm gonna buy what I want.
Right. Teach good habits.
And you see what we buy. Look, making some good money choices out here. You feel me?
Right.
Making good choices, baby.
For sure. Sugar dab.
Money motivation, for real. We just got to live another day, and that was all right with me. Hey, I feel you on that too, bro. I feel you on that. I honestly, I ain't want no whoopings either, bro. That's why I was like, I tried my best to be good. I was bad at first, and I couldn't stand getting no more whoopings, and I said, man, I'm about to just change my life. I'm gonna tell you how many whoopings I got. I got so many whoopings. I try to get smart. So when they say you about to get a whooping, I'll run in my room, put 2 pair of jeans on. So I won't feel a little whip. Hey, how many of y'all went and put them 2 pair of jeans on before you got that butt whooping?
2 pair. Right.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, it worked. It worked probably 2 times. And then my mama said, take them jeans off. I said, God damn.
Oh.
Told my ass up, boy. What's going on, Kels? What's poppin', G? Hey, man, what's your thoughts on the election, man? That shit didn't work for us. Hey, Brittany, I tried it, though. It worked twice. It worked twice because the first time I was like, oh, damn. So, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I didn't cry as much. And then the second time I did it, I had to fake it so that way I can make it seem like I was crying. So that way it can make it seem like it hurt. I learned right there I'm not a good actor. I'm not a good actor because that third time she said, take the jeans off. I said, God.
Yeah, I try to do the same thing too.
When was the last time you got a whooping, Jabbar?
Woo. Man, I was probably like early teens.
For
it was
real?
like so crazy that day my dad had this leather belt with me hard. That was the last time after that.
Them leather belts, boy. Them things they put whelps on your leg.
Yeah, but you usually get when I was a kid, you usually get branches off the trees. Kind of like reinforced.
Have you go pick the switch?
Yeah.
Woo, that's an old school move. Hey,
Yeah.
that do something to your mental. When they tell you to go pick the weapon that they're gonna whoop your ass with, boy, that's crazy. I did that a few times. I did too.
Sure.
They hear the difference in them hits for real. Yep, it was like a damn art. Man, listen, I'm gonna tell you, man. One time, my mama was whooping me. I forgot how old I was. I might have been like 3 years old. Man, she was tearing me up. And you know what I did? I tried to tell her I loved her while I was whooping her, hoping that she was gonna stop whooping me, right? I was like, I love you, Ma. You know what she said? she said, I love you too, and whoop me even harder. I said that shit didn't work.
I was like, you try to play me.
Bruh, nigga, I couldn't stand it, bruh. Them movies used to hurt. Like, man, nah. I'm like, Ma, I love you, Ma. Love you too. Kept whooping my ass. I said, damn, I can't do shit. I told you, man, I had to learn, man. I said, listen, they wasn't gonna stop whooping me, bro. So I said, let me just stop being bad. I had to stop.
Yeah, it can't stop.
Whoopers do work. You better not pick a weak switch. Hey, Jabbar, did you ever pick a weak switch whenever you tried to go pick it out?
Nope, they usually pick it themselves.
They go back and pick it themselves.
Yeah.
Woo! Well, you know them motherfuckers will pick the one with thorns on them too.
Yeah, that part. Yeah.
God almighty.
And I lived in the woods, the deep woods. So yeah.
After you too deep, they wouldn't pick you a damn strong one. Oh, bro, I'm gonna tell you, I seen my aunt with my cousin one time. Nigga, that was probably the worst whooping I ever seen in my life. That whooping was so bad, bro. I didn't speak the whole day. I was scarred. Like I seen my aunt go get a switch, whoop my cousin, took a big old tree stick, like a big one, and hit it across the hip. Man, she started crying and fell to the ground, and then took a belt and started tearing her up on the ground.
Wow.
And then walked away. Nigga, me and my brother looked at each other, and we just sat there. You know, look, this is what my parents. This is my parents said. My parents saw the whole thing too. They looked at us and they said, if y'all ever act bad, y'all can get a whooping like that. Hey, me and my brother, we ran in the room, started watching TV. We ain't said nothing. Bro, we was scarred, cuz. We were scarred. Shout out to Pop. You laughing. Hey, man, that's a real life, man. If y'all grew up like we grew up, man, y'all know these stories is real. These stories is real life.
But that discipline was very key to get us on the right path.
That's for real. Hey, Brittany said, oh no, when it break, now they gonna pick it and it's about to go down for real. I got with one time with leaves and all. God damn! Hey, that's bad, dog. You got the weeds, you got the leaves whooped after your ass. I used to get an ass whooping all the damn time. Me too, bro. The famous line, the spare rod, spoil the child. For real. Speech out of y'all. Hey, and they don't live in the village, raise the kids nowadays. We used to get what about, bruh. This is why kids. I ain't gonna lie, man. Half the time we was good because we knew that they was gonna tell our parents. And don't let y'all parents or grandparents be preachers, or at least known in the community, because they know exactly. Or if you live in a small town, they know your parents. They like, oh yeah, you such and such son, you such and such daughter. Yup, you be bad, we're gonna tell them. So we knew, damn, you can't even do bad, even if you away from your parents.
Exactly. Just like
bro, that's the realest thing, man. Because nowadays, bro, you don't even see that. Like, you can't even touch another kid. Like, as far as like, you can't whoop another kid now because now you got to deal with the parents. The parents get mad at you. Don't be whooping my kid, this, that, and the third. I'm like, man, look, your kid bad, bro. Like, they need a butt whooping somehow. You ain't whooping their ass. You got an ass whooping out the shower. Woo! No, I ain't never get one out the shower. Y'all ever get one out the shower? I ain't. I know that shit probably hurt. Shout out to my dog Trey in the building, man. What's going on, big dog? But real talk, that's what we're missing. I agree with you, Brittany. I think we're missing that. We're missing the community. We need to come back to the community where when y'all kids go to school, like I grew up in a small town. So we grew up in a town where your teachers knew y'all parents. Like our teachers knew our parents, like they knew them. I remember one time, man, it was now granted, she wasn't my kindergarten teacher, but a kindergarten teacher that went to my school knew my parents because they all went to the same church. They came to our house one time. We like, oh Lord. So we can't be bad around them because they know if we be bad, either they got the right to whoop us, because we know. Oh, they told us too. Hey, listen, just let you know, my mama, your mama said if you act bad, I can whoop you. And so we knew, we like, nah, I don't want them to tell my mama. I don't want them to tell my daddy, my grandparents, and none of that. Because we gonna get it. We got whooped by grandparents, their parents, friends, and all that other stuff. And then when you got home, you got whooped again.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what we're missing, y'all.
The community, keeping everybody together and just all in one accord, and just that discipline spread all the way out because everybody cared about one another. But now there is nothing.
It ain't, man. We're missing that community aspect of it. Shout out to D, man. He said, and then you was gonna get another whooping for embarrassing your parents. That's for real. That's real talk. I was lucky enough, or I was wise enough to know I was not gonna be bad outside of where my parents was, because I didn't want to get a butt whipping from them or my parents or my grandparents or whoever I was with. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to embarrass the family either. You know what I'm saying? Right. So yeah, I said, nah, I'm gonna be good. Y'all go ahead and do all that bash. I'm not. But you know what, Jabbar, you're right, bro. We're missing that aspect of it. And I think that right there was a good key for kids to try to be good. It's either one or two things. Either y'all was being good or y'all just learned to be more sneaky.
Yeah, exactly.
They had to be a little bit smart being trying to be sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
That what it was. Right. Y'all back here being sneaky. No, that's real talk. I think so. One day, I think the sneakiest thing, well, I ain't gonna tell myself. What I'll say is this. I think the thing that I didn't say was, when you say, when y'all, supposed to go to sleep at night, y'all end up waking up and then going back outside, meeting up with y'all friends and stuff at night, and your parents didn't know. That's what we used to do. Yep. We used to be outside. What was it? We used to play, we call it nigga knocking. Y'all know what that is? Y'all know what nigga knocking is? I'm gonna tell y'all what nigga knocking is. If y'all in the comments know, comment if y'all did nigga knocking. What y'all do? Y'all have to knock on somebody's door and you had to run. Now, mind you, it'd be like 11 o'clock at night. You had to go run, hide in the ditch. What y'all call it? We called it nigga knocking. What y'all call it? Go ahead and tell on yourself. Hey, look, I'm grown now. Look, it's a wrap. And by the way, I got caught, so I can tell this story. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They knew what we did. That's why I stopped. I said, shit. Yeah, nah. I got the cops. Well, we got the cops calling us one time. Yeah, bro, we did. We had the cops call. That's how they knew. Knock and run. We called it that too. Ding dong ditch. Oh yeah, that's another one. Ding dong ditch. Yep.
Yep. Heard about that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna tell you how bad it was. We did that, and we used to throw rocks at cars.
Mm.
Every time the car we riding by, we hide in the woods. Whoop! Bah! I remember one time, boy, we cracked the window, and that's how the cops got called on us.
Oh,
Well,
man.
we ran hot in the ditch. I'm gonna tell you how it's real because the car came in looking for us. I'm talking about creeping, like, bro. You know how you go into a ditch and it's got that little storm drain, the little cement storm drain. But we was hiding up in there. We was hiding up in that mud. Make sure that car went by. Man, the cops got called on us. It was a wrap, bro.
Done deal.
It was a wrap. Yep.
It sure ain't playing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro. I learned my lesson though. Oh, y'all was wild. Yeah, bro. We was wild, dog. We was doing some crazy stuff.
Shit, I wasn't like that. I kept it chill.
I wanted to throw eggs, but we never got a chance to throw eggs. Oh, y'all was some bold asses. I ain't throw rocks. Yeah, we did. We was bad. That's why I say, like, I understand why we got our butts whooped the way we did. So that's why I had to learn. I just said, nah, I'm stopping. I'm good.
Yeah, that's
why I don't be doing stuff now. I'm like, nah. But going back to the original point of the police, I understand that and I get it because I know why the police are called. And I actually rock with the police because I talk to them in my community. So, you know, I rock with them. I understand they need to do their job, so let them do their job.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Because it's probably some kids out there that was like me doing some messed up stuff.
Yeah.
And see, I wasn't even doing all the bad stuff. Like, it's people that was doing way worse stuff than I was. It's some people that's been doing way worse stuff than we did. Way worse.
Nah, I kept it on the straight and narrow.
But y'all gotta remember, we grew up in a small city. It's nothing to do in a small city. Nothing. If you ain't had no car, you couldn't do nothing no way but walk. You walk and walk and walk. You had your friends, y'all do whatever. Y'all play sports or get in trouble.
Same like my hometown. Same thing.
Same, yeah. Yep.
Same like my hometown. Yep.
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
so
shout out to Brittany. She says you have good officers and bad ones, but that's in everything. That's true. And see, but that's why I say I personally just don't think that there's more bad cops than good cops. I think there's more good cops than bad cops. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like your boy said with that immunity thing, it just protects their personal stuff. It doesn't give them the right to just go and just be a bad cop.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think that's the real deal. You know what I'm saying? But you know, at the end of the day, man, like we have our right to bear arms. You know, I have our own weapons. So, you know, worst case scenario, man, I'm here to protect myself. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Yep. I will.
It's gonna be real interesting.
I grew up in a big city. Now, for real, it's way more trouble to get into in the big city too because it's so much more going on. It's a lot more going on. You know what I'm saying? Like in the country, ain't nothing going on, so you gotta make up stuff. Like you just go. It just makes you want to just think of just crazy stuff to do. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you ain't got no way around either. You just gotta find your way around. So when we knew people with cars, so we like, hey, let's go. So once we found out we can get in the cars, we used to go to the city. We go to the country, we have fun around this country. Then we go to the city, have fun around the city. You know what I'm saying? We go to Greensboro, Charlotte, went to Raleigh. Shoot, I remember one time, man, when I got my first car, man, we went to the beach, dog. Like we used to just go.
Oh,
we used to just go, bro. We did. I mean, we went to the beach before I went to college. Fun. We used to have a good time. But I agree with you, bro. It's more to get into in the city, and it's more trouble to get into. For sure. Like in the country, like you said, we just had to make something up.
Exactly.
Yep.
So real, man. Back to the original point. Going into the next many weeks, and then of course there'll be inauguration. we know what we should do to coordinate our lives and do it accordingly, not just let one day affect us. We keep going, we keep grinding and stuff like that. However, there's many people out there that are still going to be bugging
That's true.
and very hyper emotional, which should not have.
Yo, it was some emotional people, man. But like y'all said, man, it's like that right after emotion. I mean, right after election, still fresh on people's minds. You know, they need to cope with it, and everybody copes with it differently. Some people just need to probably talk some junk.
Yeah.
You know, and then like I said, you know, they'll get over it to the point where it's like, all right, you know, we here. Let's make do what it do. Let's make do what it do. So I agree. But again, I think this is why I think it goes back to just detoxing. Like just get away from social media for a while. Just let everything die down. You know what I'm saying? If you can't handle, if you just gonna get emotional for everything you see, just don't even get on social media, man. Just let that shit rock. Just live your life, do what you're supposed to do, and just keep your head down and get to work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just get to the grind so you don't have to worry about none of this stuff and set yourself up for the betterment to where it doesn't matter who gets elected anyway. You'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? That's just the confidence. That's just what I have in me. But I also want to push that to the culture too, because I think that we need to elevate our culture enough to where we should set ourselves up to where we're good and we're not worried about it, you know, and let the emotional be emotional, man. Winner's gonna win. I think a lot more of us need to speak up too, because that's what helps give that confidence and that gives that, what's the word? Reassurance that we're gonna be all right.
Reassurance. There it is.
I'll give it reassurance. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good, man. Just take a break from social media. Don't watch the news. Get off social media. Just D&D for a while. Read a book. Go to sleep. Wake up. Work out. Eat some good food. I mean, seriously, man. Like just meditate, pray. Like really, just read the Bible, man, and apply it to your life, because I mean, it'll change your mindset. It'll change your spirit. It'll change it all. And just like you said, get away from it all and at least come back with a better sense of feeling.
Right.
You know, really, really honestly detox. Like just get away from everything. You know, be around loving people, be around good people, and just congregate and fellowship with good people. And then sometimes you just gotta be by yourself and just don't look at the news. I don't watch the news like that. I haven't watched it in a while. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Steph? But it's crazy because we're here, but I also want to make sure that everybody knows, man, we're gonna be all right.
We will.
Yeah.
Just like Kendrick Lamar said.
We're gonna be good, man.
Yes, we will.
And any last thoughts on this, man? I feel like we done burnt this thing up, man. We done cooked this motherfucker, rotisserie up. You know what I'm saying?
Pushed it, burned it down, and now it's all ashes and everything. But look, yesterday happened. Is what it is. Either way, if your candidate won or lost, life still goes on for you. You still have to grind. You still have to make your life better each day, and you cannot get into your feelings about it, get caught up in that stuff, because it can work. In addition to that, also, and I said this again earlier, for those that have different views from yourself, do not shame them for their choices. You know, their choice, who they want to vote for, that's them. And what cause they vote for, that's them. You know, everybody, has to be different.
Yeah.
You know, and now since we're glad that election's out the way, we can now focus back on building our community better. And because that's gonna be key about get this thing right. And before we popped on, me and my dad talked, and he although felt some kind of way about the results, but he said as for each of us, we all must do right. We all must take care of each other.
That's true.
These upcoming years, and just care for each other, love for one another, and and stuff like that. So that's the key to carry us out. So
That's real. I think your dad's spot on. You know, and I'll even piggyback on that to say, man, listen. I mean, just like you said, we really need to come together, find you a good group of people, a good tribe. I personally think y'all should just get in the gym. I
yeah,
think y'all need to get in the gym. I think y'all need to work out. I think you need to eat whole foods, eat a mostly
yes,
alkaline diet, get your energy up. Honestly, really read, like, you know, if you're not in church, I mean, try to find church. Try to find some type of spiritual connection if you can, of real honest spiritual connection, and really get a therapist if you're really feeling that
yeah,
crazy, and let it go. You know what I'm saying? Let everything out that you feeling. If you really feel so bottled up and everything, talk to somebody, get it out. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't get it out, you just won't grow.
that's
You
right.
grow when you get it all out. And
It's
I'm
not
gonna tell
good
you
to hold that
somebody,
in either.
I'll even tell you, and you're right. For someone who went through therapy, therapists can only help you based on what you tell them. So you need to say everything. You need to say stuff that you don't even think you probably need to say, but say it anyway. Because more than likely that can help them figure out what's going on for real.
Mm-hmm.
I know what people try to do is they try to hide certain parts about who they are. And what ends up happening is that's a key information that maybe a therapist needs to know. That's like a doctor. That's like if you go into a doctor and you don't tell them everything that you're taking or everything that you're doing, they can't necessarily help you. They could have probably helped you from save you from a disease that you probably could have had.
Mm-hmm.
But you might have been too afraid to say it because you didn't want yourself to be put out there. Listen, this is why they sign these disclosure agreements, because they can't put your stuff out there. They can't put your business out there.
Right.
So it's a doctor's job to know the best way to help you. So tell them everything. Tell them if you're taking down, I mean, you might be taking hair, skin, nail pills. Like, just tell them
Yeah.
you're taking that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just everything. Lay it out. And same thing with just if you mentally not right, say it all. Like, listen, I'm mentally not right. I want to be a better person. They'll ask you questions, but you need to tell them everything. Get it out.
Mm-hmm.
So that way you can be a better person, better man and woman.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, when you're a better person, you can think better and you can make a better decision for your life. So when it comes to times like this, you don't have to be in an uproar. You'll be more solidified and what's the word? I want to find the right word. You're more secure
Yeah.
in yourself. Once you're secure within yourself, you're gonna be all right no matter what. I'm secure because that's just me, that's who I am. But I had to learn to be more secure in myself as I got older. And luckily, I was brought up in a church, so I always have God to have my back. In my mind, I already have angels watching me. In my spirit, I already do.
Yeah.
I have my angels watching me. So it doesn't give me the right to just be a dummy. It gives me the confidence to do what I need to do. You see what I'm saying? So I want, and everybody else has that in them too. Every single person has that good in them, but they have to believe it, number one. And number two, they have to know it and live how they're supposed to live. Everything else will fall in line. And that's what I truly believe. So I can spread that out to the rest of the world, because at the end of the day, if I can do it, you have the same blood, you bleed the same blood as Jesus, Abraham. We can all do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't saying you're gonna turn water to wine, but what I'm saying is you have the permission to be your best self. And I think that you should start with health. You need to start with your mental health, your physical health, and your spiritual health. I think that's where you start.
That's where you go.
That's where you start. So I'll leave it at that, man. Friends and family, it was so good talking to y'all. I love every single one of y'all, man. Y'all had me rolling, talking about whoopings and everything. Hey, yeah, man, that was a crazy conversation, man. Shout out to Brittany Coles to the show, man. Happy early birthday to you. Shout out to my man D in the building, man. Always showing love, man. Shout out to my other homeboy Kales popping in on the building. Shout out to my girl Charmaine, always showing love. Shout out to Nia, always showing love. Shout out to my dog Trey, showing love. Man, I had everybody showing love. Shout out to my girl Taylor showing love.
Showing it.
Shout out to my man Bryce, Sanchez. I mean, everybody tapped in today, man. I really do. I appreciate everybody because without y'all, man, I mean, we grow together. Like, and I know y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Walt. You feel me? Shout out to my man Ernest in the building. You did.
Mm-hmm. What up, Ernest?
It was great. It was amazing. We will get up out of here, man. I got stuff to do, man. So when we're faced with an obstacle, y'all, you already know what we do. We rise.
Rise.
And we rise. Peace.